What's going on, guys? Welcome back to a new video. Today in front of us we have the new Microsoft Surface Duo 2. I'm excited to see all the improvements, and I'm also super into the fact that it now comes in black. Let's stop talking, open it up, and see what the Surface Duo 2 has to offer. This does run on Android. This is the 8 gig with 256 gigs storage. Instructions, cable, USB-C to USB-C. This does run on Android. Also new, this does have 5G. I like that it tells you where the SIM card is. It's like, it's over here. Jab. SIM card has been inserted. This does already feel more responsive than the previous version. I feel like I'm not the typical person when it comes to phones. I actually, most of the time, do carry 2 different devices with me. A lot of the times, maybe I'm doing email on something or I'm on a call. I have been using 2 phones, and is it practical? It absolutely is not practical. So when it comes to the Duo, I like that I'm able to run 2 completely separate different apps on each side. Or if I want, I can have them be on one bigger screen. And during the past year and a half, I found that my attention span is much shorter than it used to be, so I easily get distracted. We do have the Fingerprint Sensor, which I'm now going to add my fingerprint for easy login access. So by far my favorite update with the new Surface Duo 2 is the notifications. So right here is where it will tell me that I have 3 messages, and here it will tell me the time, which is 3:18. So one of the complaints of the first version was that there were no notifications. You had to open up the device. Now you can just take a quick little glance, see the time, see your notifications, see if you're receiving a call, and it's all right there. And it looks really cool. Let's see what happens when we get a phone call. Can you guys see that? I also really like that sound. Before we dive in, let's talk about some specs. This device does start at $14.99, and the Surface Duo opens into the thinnest 5G mobile device on the market. This weighs 248 grams. You have all-day battery life of up to 15.5 hours of local video playback, up to 28 hours of talk time. If anybody wants to talk to me for 28 hours, absolutely not. 28 minutes? Still too long. 2 minutes, 8 seconds, maybe. With the displays open, we have 8.3-inch AMOLED, and with the single pixel sense screen, we have a 5.8-inch. We do have 800 nits max brightness. For the cameras, we have a 12 megapixel 1.7 aperture. We also have a telephoto with a 12 megapixel 2.4, and for the ultra wide, we have a 16 megapixel 2.2 aperture. For the front facing, we have 12 megapixels 2.0 aperture and 24 millimeter. Also, the Surface Duo 2 now allows for inking, and we just so happen to have the Slim Pen too. So now that we have the pen opened up, let's check out the charging case. So this is what you're basically gonna get for the charging case. So the charging case goes on the front, we then open it up, and on the top goes the second. So we have 1, 2, and then for the third piece, it goes this way. Let's check it out. I feel like I'm about to give a presentation, like, is everybody here? Yeah? Okay, let's start the meeting. All right, let's try out this camera. This is already a drastic improvement from the previous camera on the Duo. Also now we can just edit directly on the device. So we have the different ratios over here. We can do square, we can do 9:16, 16:9. We'll probably do a 9:16, throw it on that Instagram story. We have filters, and of course we can manually adjust it. So we can increase the brightness, decrease the highlights. You can save as an original or as a copy, which is nice. So there are a lot of different ways that you can customize your Duo 2. I have added some widgets. Here I have Apple Music, Google Search, TikTok, obviously. I added the screen time, I added my to-do list. All you do is you hold down and then you add widgets, and you can basically customize any way that you want. So those are just my current customizations. I'm definitely gonna mess with this and add some more stuff. Another cool thing that you can do is you can add grouping. So say I wanna make another group. A lot of the apps I use a lot are Instagram and TikTok. I can select Instagram, hit groups, scroll through and pick which one I want to pair it with. TikTok. Done. And now we have a new app group. So if I select the app group, it will open up Instagram on one side and TikTok on the other side. There's definitely a lot of different use cases for different people. For me, sometimes I need to post on Instagram or TikTok, or I need to send out a tweet and an Instagram at the exact same time. But for other people, maybe they're just using Microsoft 365, maybe they're checking email, maybe I'm watching a video and taking notes. Definitely so many different cases where you have 2 apps open running at the same time, or maybe you just want to make that app larger. I was listening to some Tate McRae.
Said that it was just never gonna happen and almost kissed me in the dark.
Okay, I don't want to get a copyright, but the speakers sound pretty good on this. Now let's check out Game Pass. With Xbox Game Pass, you're obviously able to play games. I have opened up Minecraft Dungeons, where on the top here, I am playing the game, and on the bottom, I am using that as a controller. Oh, I got hit! Spooky spider. Anyway, you get the point. I'm able to use the bottom half as a controller, or if I want, I can connect an actual Xbox controller. What's great about this device too is there's so many different ways that you can play. I can set it up like this, and it has its own little kickstand, and I can play. Now, I've never used Sketchbook before. Let's test it out. Let's just do some doodling, shall we? There's like some shading that we can do. Whoa! I really need to get better at drawing. I'm just scribbling now. But Sketchbook is actually a pretty cool app. Highly recommend it. What else can we do? Amazon shopping? Oh, we do not need to do that. So say we're working on a Word document. Here we have the document. Here we have our keyboard. We can just easily, hey there. That's my Word document. There's also different customizations you can do for the keyboard. Whoa, look at this one. Lucky Clover. I'm downloading Lucky Clover. Oh my gosh, I have Lucky Clover as my keyboard. All right, let's make a little video to see how the front-facing camera and the back-facing camera hold up. All right, this is just a test of me testing out the back-facing camera. No zoom, no ultra-wide, just regular ×1 movie. All right, we are now in ultra-wide. How's it look? Does it look good? I also have this huge studio light, which sometimes messes with like the camera optics and like phones. It's really strange. I took this little video outside of Maddie, and I noticed there was a little bit of issues with some of the exposure, but other than that, not bad. Hey Maddie, can you tell me whether or not you're having a good day or a bad day? Can you sit? Can you sit? Go ahead, sit. You don't want to sit? Hey guys, we are testing out the front-facing camera on the Surface Duo. How do we sound? How do we look? Looks pretty good to me. Here is the original version compared to the new version. What I really liked about the original version is that it did lie completely flat. Now that we have the camera bump on the back, this is raised a little bit so it doesn't make it completely even. We have the exact same video up, so let's see what they look like on the two devices.
What's really cool about it is that none of them are going to be the same since it is made from those recycled materials. They're all going to have a unique look while still maintaining a similar look.
That was a lot, but supposedly the screens are supposed to be closer together so that there's not much of a gap. I probably wouldn't watch a video that way. I would either watch it this way, or this way, this way, this way, really any way you want. That's gonna do it for this unboxing and first impressions. Let me know in the comments what you wanna see from my full review of the Surface Duo 2. Make sure you guys subscribe to stay tuned for that video, and I will see you again soon. Bye.